What is going on, you guys? It's your boy Uncommon Builds, and we are back with another video. Looks like the Grinch done stole Christmas. Let's get into the video.
Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter peanut.
Guest at the Ritz-Carlton Atlanta says his SUV loaded with Christmas presents was stolen right in front of the valet stand, and he wants answers. It happened around 2 a.m., and the out-of-towner says management is withholding the surveillance video and information. Fox 5's Brittany Evney is live outside the hotel. Brittany, what more details have you been able to find out?
We've learned a lot about the situation, Christine, and I can tell you we're outside the hotel where from here you can see the valet area right over here behind me. I'm told that there are cameras there, but Tony Irvin was told by hotel management if he wants video of the crime, he'll need to get a court order.
That's because I'm green, isn't it?
This 2021 Hellcat Durango was stolen from the Ritz-Carlton Atlanta Valet Circle early Christmas Eve morning. Its owner, Tony Irvin, says it was full of Christmas gifts for his son.
Not thinking nothing about it because the car was in front of the front door of the Ritz-Carlton and valet. So I left all the gifts there, knowing that the next day I would leave out.
But explains it's the circumstances of the SUV's disappearance that concerns him, adding he paid $60 a night for valet, and says upon check-in, the valet told him for an extra $100 he'd keep it parked in this valet area for safekeeping, and has since learned the keys weren't tagged.
I still think the key should have been tagged. Whatever their protocol is, I think it should have been followed.
Upon checkout, he was told the car was stolen around 5 hours earlier.
They told me that somebody busted a window and used a device to start the car, and they drove off with the car.
Irvin says if they had told him when it happened, he could have tried to track and disable it remotely, and immediately asked where the broken glass was or what trash can it was put into.
They forgot where the glass was stored from the busted window.
Excellent, yeah.
Irvin filed a police report with APD and an incident report with the Ritz-Carlton. The hotel refused to give him any surveillance video without a court order.
So yeah, I'm disappointed in Ritz-Carlton. Like, I'm really let down, and maybe I'm a nobody to them, but hey, I just expected more from them.
We reached out to the Ritz-Carlton Atlanta, and the hotel has declined to comment, citing a police investigation. We also reached out to Evolution Parking, which Mr. Irvin was told was the valet service provider, and as of this time, we have not yet heard back from that company. Reporting live in downtown Atlanta, Brittany Edney, Fox 5 News.
I have a lot of questions regarding this video, regarding this theft. I want to know, you want to know, we all want to know, right? So it does actually sound like it is a possible inside job. $60 valet parking, and then your boy is like, yo, for an extra $100, we can park it inside for you, and we'll keep an eye on it, right? Nah, not at all. Unfortunately, this is Atlanta, just like any other area, Hellcat, Scat Packs. These cars are still hot to basically be stolen. So I'm not really going to blame, I can't really blame anybody but both parties once again. One interesting piece in this video was the fact that the guy said, why didn't somebody notify him earlier so he could track and disable his Hellcat Durango? Valid point. Okay, cool. Why didn't anybody notify the man? But even if, correct me if I'm wrong, if you have a tracking device on your Durango, your Hellcat, your Demon 170, your 6'1", your 6'4", your 6'2", your Last Call Edition, wouldn't you still be able to track your car? Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. I'm going to be straight up honest. If you had a tracker on your car was stolen, whatever, however many hours it was, your device or your GPS tracker should still be able to tell you where your car is. Am I right or wrong? I don't know. Was there really a GPS tracker on the car? I don't know. How was it wired? I don't know. Maybe they disconnected the battery. I have no idea. However, that part to me did not make any sense whatsoever. I could have tracked the car and I could have disabled it. But if you have a tracking device on it, it still should be able to tell you where your car is at that current time, location, whether somebody's getting burgers and fries or doing a street takeover somewhere. If you have that GPS tracker, you should be able to basically track your car. It didn't make sense to me at all. The other thing was they did not want to release any video footage. I know there's some companies that have a policy regarding that, retaliation wise or whatever, that would make them liable, whatever. But in the sense of the hotel this man was staying at, there should have been some type of like a little bit of support there, because you got to think it's the holiday season. Damn, there's something blaring on you, boy. It's the holiday season, and you waking up to basically go downstairs to your vehicle, hoping that it's down there safe, and it's not. All the gifts in the back are gone, and you're pretty much being left, SOL pretty much, shit out of luck. And you're out of town. Like, god damn, bro. Like, that is so diabolical. My issue with this whole video and some of the stuff that was said was the fact that the hotel, very messy, very sloppy. I feel like if that car was sitting in the front and there was somebody up there, I guess, watching it per se, that Hellcat shouldn't have been broken into. Then again, it actually looked like the way that they actually showed where the valet parking was, it was in front of the building. Unless they were just showing the front of the building and the car was actually inside that little lobby piece. But still, like, it looked like they just valet parked his car in front of the building to where whoever was going to come to steal that car was going to have easy access to it. And the keys weren't tagged. So obviously somebody in that building knows what happened to that man's car, and they're not saying anything, obviously. However, at this point, it's the 31st, we're getting ready to go into New Year's. That car's probably stripped down by now if they have not found it. Car's gone for 5 hours. No telling where that car could have gone or wherever. That's crazy. And if the guy did have a GPS tracker on it, maybe the crooks may have found it. They may have found the tracker. But even if then, let's be real, even if then, if they were to take the car to a shop and whether they disabled it or whatever, didn't even know there's GPS tracker in there, if they disconnect the battery that's powering the GPS and they don't know that the car has a GPS on it, it should still tell you its last location. So I don't know. I'm a little confused with this, but then again, I'm not going to say maybe it is an insurance claim because I don't know, but definitely something's up with it because it doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever. GPS tracker, like, I got a tracking device on my phone or whatever, or I got a tracking device on my car, and I'm pretty sure that once either my phone dies or whatever it may be, my last seen location will be wherever that phone cut off at, or wherever I lost service at, or whatever it may be, or wherever I crashed at and I lost service. I don't know, but it doesn't make sense. But it is what it is. I don't know. If I would have, and this is another thing, if I'm going out of town, I get it. You want to take your car, you want to enjoy it, you want to drive it, and all that kind of stuff. I would have, personally, I would have left my car at home, especially if I'm going to go to a different state or I'm coming out of town to a heavily populated city, for one. Second, knowing Hellcats, are a hot cake when it comes to thieving, and you haven't been, maybe he's been to the city before or whatever, so he trusted. But at the same time, like, why not just get a rental car? I would just get a rental car. But then again, hey, it is what it is. That's just what I would do personally. But I'm gonna be real with you. Like, there's a lot of gray area in this story that does not make sense to me. But y'all let me know what you think in the comments below. It's free game. Let's talk about it. That's gonna be it for today's video. See you on the next one. See you when I see you. Peace.